One information is given here, development of biotechnology in India. How do the biotechnology has been developed in India? Let's see. Government of India had established the National Biotechnology Board in 1982. In 1982, Indian National Biological Board has been established. This board was transformed into Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of Science and Technology in 1986. Now that board has been transferred into Ministry of Science and Technology in 1986. Various institutes in India are working under the control of this Department of Biotechnology. It includes National Institute of Immunology, National Facility for Animal Tissue and Cell Culture, National Center for Cell Science, National Brain Research Center, Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatical Plants. Aromatical plants which gives aroma like tulsi, mint. These plants are aromatical plants. Nilgiri. So there are facilities of higher education and research in these institutes from where thousands of students have purchased PhD degree and contributing to the progress of country in the field of biotechnology. So this is about the development of biotechnology in India. Now let's see commercial applications of biotechnology. So let's see one by one. The first commercial application is crop biotechnology. That means biotechnology, this biotechnology is used in agricultural field to improve the yield and variety. Second is, it includes hybrid seeds, genetically modified crops. So let's see the first crop biotechnology, that is hybrid seeds. So genes of two different crops are recombined to form hybrids of various crops. This is especially useful for fruits. So hybrid seeds, by using hybrid seeds, fruits are developed. Second crop biotechnology, that is genetically modified crops. Let's see more about it. Crops developed with desired character by integrating foreign gene with their genome is called as genetically modified crop. See what happened here. Here the crop has been developed by modified gene, integrating foreign gene. नया जीन उसमें डाला जा रहा है जो वो क्रॉप को मॉडिफाई कर रहा है और उसकी रेजिस्टेंस पावर बढ़ा रहा है. So these crops developed with desired character by integrating foreign gene with their genome are called genetically modified crops. High yielding varieties with resistance to diseases, alkalinity, weeds and other stress like cold, drought, all these problems. In all these problems, these crops can be survive. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आए, कोई भी डिसीज़ आता है उनके ऊपर, या सॉइल की एसिडिटी अल्कलिनिटी बढ़ जाती है, या वीड्स और एनी अदर स्ट्रेस लाइक कोल्ड, change in temperature or drought situation does not affect on these crops. So let's see more about these crops. अब ये ऐसे कौन से crops हैं? All these genetically modified GM crops are very important. So let's see. 3 crops are there in our syllabus: BT cotton, golden rice and herbicide tolerant plants. Let's see one by one. So first is BT cotton. A gene had been isolated from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis and integrated with the gene of cotton. अभी cotton में क्या डाल दिया है? बैक्टीरिया. कौन सा बैक्टीरिया? Bacillus thuringiensis. So this Bacillus thuringiensis is introduced in cotton gene. Okay, so due to this, the toxin which is fatal for bollworm was produced in leaves and bolls of cotton. If bollworm feeds on leaves, the toxin destroys its alimentary canal and bollworm dies. आता याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, बीटी कॉटनवरती बोलवर्म डेव्हलप होतात. बोलवर्म्स आर डेव्हलप ऑन बीटी कॉटन. दीज वर्म्स इट द लिव्ज. आता लिव्जच खाऊन टाकले तर प्लांट जगेल का? नाही जगणार, कारण त्याचं फूड कोण बनवेल, है ना, फोटोसिंथेसिस कुठे होईल. म्हणून मग त्या कॉटनमध्ये, सो दॅट इन दॅट कॉटन प्लांट that gene is introduced, the gene of bacterium bacillus is introduced, which destroys the bollworm. आता जर त्या बोलवर्मनी तो प्लांट खाण्याचा प्रयत्न केला लिव्हला, की तो त्याचा बॅसिलस थुरेंजिनेसिस त्याचा alimentary कॅनॉलला डॅमेज करतो. It damages the alimentary canal of bollworm, and in this way the toxic bollworm or the fatal bollworm dies. Now second variety is BT brinjal. BT brinjal again the same. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis is introduced in brinjal plant. In here also this improved variety of brinjal kills the pest in the same way. आता इकडे पण ब्रिंजलमध्ये पण बॅसिलस थुरेंजिनेसिस डॅमेज करतो वर्म्सला. जे कोणते वर्म्स ब्रिंजलला खाणार असतील त्यांना तो डॅमेज करतो. थर्ड व्हेरायटी इज गोल्डन राईस. इन अ जीन synthesizing the vitamin A, beta carotene is present in vitamin A, has been introduced in this variety of rice. Golden rice मध्ये बीटा कॅरोटीन विटामिन ए डेव्हलप केला आहे. ॲज कम्पेअर्ड टू द नॉर्मल व्हेरायटी, दिस व्हेरायटी हॅज बीन डेव्हलप्ड इन 2005, कंटेन्स 23 times मोर अमाऊंट ऑफ बीटा कॅरोटीन. आता नॉर्मल राईसमध्ये जितकं बीटा कॅरोटीन असतं त्यापेक्षा 23 times मोर बीटा कॅरोटीन इज प्रेझेंट इन गोल्डन राईस. नाउ द नेक्स्ट GM crop is herbicide tolerant plant. Herbicide tolerant plants like weeds always affect the growth of main crop. आता गवत जर खूप जास्ती वाढत असेल तर मेन क्रॉपला ते डॅमेज करतं. सो herbicides आर यूज टू डिस्ट्रॉय द वीड्स. मग आता हर्बिसाइड्स बनवले की जे त्या वीड्सला, ज्या गवताला, ज्या कचऱ्याला डिस्ट्रॉय करेल. इट अफेक्ट्स द मेन क्रॉप टू. ड्यू टू धिस हर्बिसाइड टॉलरंट प्लांट व्हेरायटीज. आता हर्बिसाइड टाकले तर मग आपण गवत काढायसाठी टाकले तर ते मेन क्रॉपला पण डिस्ट्रॉय करेल. सो हर्बिसाइड टॉलरंट प्लांट जर बनवले, टॉलरेट करतील हर्बिसाइडला, हर्बिसाइड टॉलरंट प्लांट varieties of crops are being developed. Due to this, it has become possible to selectively destroy the weeds. Now the next third commercial application of biotechnology in crop biotechnology, C, biofertilizers. So Azolla, as we have seen last year, let's see more information about Azolla here. Due to the use of biofertilizer instead of chemical fertilizer, nitrogen fixation and phosphate solubilization abilities of plant are improved. So mainly the bacteria like rhizobium azotobacter, हे आपण मागच्या वर्षीला मायक्रोब्समध्ये बघितले. सो रायझोबियम, अझॅटोबॅक्टर, नॉस्टॉक, ॲनाबिना अँड प्लांट्स लाईक ॲझोला आर युज्ड ॲज बायोफर्टिलायझर. म्हणून मातीमध्ये हे प्लांट्स डेव्हलप केल्या जातात, ज्यामुळे नायट्रोजन फिक्सेशन होईल आणि प्लांट चांगला ग्रो करेल. In last year, we have studied the tissue culture genetic improvement of the plant has become possible due to tissue culture, and besides those characters inherited to next generation. So here are some commercial applications of crop biotechnology. Let's see more about next.